Hello, people. What's up? Clean AF family. This is Nick's job. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm here too early. Nick, I'm bringing Nick on right now. Nick, let's bring him on from Storytelling on Purpose. Nick Baskerville, everybody. Let's just bring him up right now. What's up, buddy?
What was that?
I don't know.
You flashed your shirt and you're like,
I'll show my shirt. Check it. There we are. I'm still a little sore, as you guys know, but that's another thing. Don't you start it. Don't you start it. Don't you go there. No. Hey, welcome, Nick. Welcome to the show. Nick Baskerville, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
I think why don't you and I just talk for a little bit? You guys want to hang out? Just me and you?
Yeah.
Just me and you.
Ebony and
Ivory. We don't need Nikki or PT. I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry. We do need them. Let's bring on the our lady friend, the very funny Girl Productions, Nikkie Knowles, everybody.
You had one job. You had to do one thing.
What? Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
That's all you had to do.
That's all. What is all I had to do? You know what? Go ahead.
just introduce the people. I mean, welcome to Clean AF. I mean, you didn't have to do the hello, because that's Nick's thing. But
Well, I thought people may have thought I was Nick Baskerville.
I can see where that could happen.
We get confused a lot. So how are you two doing tonight? How are you guys doing? You and Nick and Nikki?
Pretty good.
Nikia? Squared?
Yeah. I'm good.
Are we good?
I thought I was gonna miss the show for a minute because I had to run to the bathroom, but thank gosh we have that open. I wasn't gonna make it.
Okay. So let's just move on. Am I forgetting anything else?
Oh, there could be one other person. I don't know if you can see the square.
That's right. There's an empty square. Ladies and gentlemen. I feel like I feel like the dude from like the Chicago Bulls. I feel like the and now from National Harbor, ladies and gentlemen, give it up, P2 Bratton! What's up, man?
The funny thing was, you got so excited about the foolishness that you unmuted your mic and we heard you breathing, and I was like, "Who is breathing?" I said, "Oh, that's right, Dewayne is about to." When you go back and listen to the track, you can be like, "Whoa, oh yeah, I jumped the gun just a little bit." Oh.
I am sorry. I am so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Here we go. I thought you was gonna say something about me looking like Shaq. Okay, but
you do look like Shaq, man. You kind of got. Why do you have the button all the way to the top? I've never understood that. If you're wearing a golf shirt,
because exactly when you wear a golf shirt and you have a roll in your neck, if you button up the top button, it covers up the.
Let me find a paper clip.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Loosen up. Have some fun. What's the point?
I'm having fun. This is my birthday month. I'm celebrating all birthday long, so I'm having a ball.
Wait, you're celebrating all birthday long? What you just said?
What I say? Yeah.
Yes. You said you're celebrating all birthday long.
Why are you listening to every word I say? Don't do that. Listen to every other word and just kind of piece it together. Just do that.
That doesn't. Okay.
It makes sense if you think about it.
Look, all I'm saying is your birthday's not today, is it?
Okay.
All right. So then,
if I was a female, Nick, I would celebrate like for 6 months out the year. Like that's what the females do. They like, here's the pre-birth month celebration. Then you got the birth month celebration. Then you got the post. Like we still celebrate Nikki's birthday. Like I don't understand. Her birthday was in.
When was it? When was Nikki's birthday? I forgot. I'm not good at birthdays.
A week after yours, Dewayne. Gifts, money, and trips is what I'm still accepting.
Great people born in May. That's right, Karen. You all right with me? My birthday is
Karen
Tuesday.
Is just
Justin.
all right with me.
It's Tuesday. Cindy's birthday is Cindy, when's your birthday?
May 12th.
12th.
She just put it in there. Actual birthday.
Yes, there is a birth season. Where I was from, it was usually September to October.
Because when you count back 9 months,
it's cold. It's cold outside. That's all I'm saying.
Man,
I don't know if you guys know this, but today is National Wait Staff Day. Did you guys hear that?
You did that to me on purpose, didn't you?
I don't know. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate that.
Did you?
What do you mean I did that to you on purpose? I mean, I just thought it was an interesting fact.
You know what happened to me today. Here's the deal. Okay. I had a bad experience today, and Nick knows this, and he's just picking on me, and I don't appreciate it. Here's the thing. I don't hate a lot of people. I don't, but there's a certain group of people that I really do not care for. And I'm sorry if some of you are part of this audience, or part of this audience belongs to this group, but I just want to say this. If you used to be a waiter and you go to lunch with me and ruin my lunch, I don't think you deserve to live. I don't. I'm just saying,
right?
I know, and I'm sorry. I know that's extreme, but here's the thing: I don't need you to go to lunch with me if you used to be a waiter If you do, just shut up. That's all. I don't need to know about it. I don't need to hear about it. It's crazy. Here's the thing. If you start, I went to lunch with a guy today, and he used to be a waiter. I'm sorry, a server, whatever. Okay, it doesn't matter. Listen. And if you start the lunch with a speech like, Dwayne, being a server is the hardest job in the world.
Really?
Is it? Is it really? Yeah, exactly. Really? Is it the hard? Like, look, I don't know the stress of bringing someone a sweet tea when they ask for an unsweet tea. I don't understand. But I was in the Army for 2 decades, so I mean, I got blown up. I don't know. It's
I don't know. It's a different kind of stress. Like they say, there's a difference between dry heat.
Nick, why are you sugarcoating it? Any profession where you have to deal with people and take crap from people is a hard job. In the Army, y'all didn't take crap. Y'all didn't take crap from anybody. Can I say crap on here? Can we say crap? I said it about 5 times.
4 times now, so I hope so.
Yeah. You can't. You don't take no stuff. The Army didn't take no stuff. Y'all came into other people's countries and was kicking in doors, telling them to get down on the floor. Like, y'all was cool.
It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my. Listen.
In their country.
Look, I'm not arguing this with you. You're trying to make this about politics. Listen. I went where I had to go. Listen. I did what I had to do, okay? Listen. All I'm saying is I've never seen like a bad shift at IHOP end with a tourniquet. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's all I'm getting at. My only point.
No, the IHOP around the way, there are some knives being thrown.
Well, that's true. Okay. And Woodbridge is pretty rough. But just like the dude walks up, our little waiter, he walks up and he's like, and he says something, and this guy immediately like launches into him. He's like, look, man, I just want you to know, first of all, what's your name? Ben? Cool. I'm Steve. It's great to meet you. I think you're doing a fantastic job. I just want to let you know that I appreciate you. This guy doesn't, but I appreciate you. Even if your mom and dad didn't appreciate you because you blew your whole college time on like weed and Pokemon cards and a theater degree, I appreciate you. And he went on this speech for like 20 minutes, and the kid didn't want to hear it. He acts like he didn't want to hear it.
He just wanted to know if you want some drinks. He's like, I'm just here for your drink order.
He's like, I appreciate your time, but unless you're going to pretty woman me out of here in like a limousine, I'm going to need a drink order. You know what I mean? That's
pretty woman. Yeah, that's funny.
Walking down.
That's funny. But you can't assume. You can't assume. Like, I understand what he's trying to do as a former server, but that service might be horrible. He might be an idiot. Can I say idiot on here? That's not a bad word. That's he could be.
It's like when someone walks up and like thanks someone in the military for their service. You don't know if they were good or not. They may have been a dirtbag.
Right. You might have got dishonorably discharged. Right. So it's like
you may have been that guy that just like, I don't feel like running anymore, so I'm gonna sit down right here.
Because Bob Evans doesn't check your DD 214. They don't, to see how you just say I was a veteran.
But the dude is like, he's like, here's the thing. It's just like, then you have to have that argument about the tip, that conversation about the tip. He's like, I start at 40% and I just work my way up, no matter what the service is like. I'm like, okay, nice. First of all, you're ruining it for the rest of us. So thanks, Steve. Appreciate you. Look, I'm all about like tip a lot. Like take care of people that take care of you. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, don't announce it. The Bible says don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. And, you know what I mean?
I don't know if that's the right Bible verse for this, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Listen.
It is in there.
Listen. It's in the book of IHOP. Okay?
Lord.
Oh, my God.
Listen. I'm pretty sure. Okay? I didn't go to Liberty. I don't know. Listen.
Oh.
What?
I feel like you and I need to go to the same Bible study class.
Nice.
Anyway. Liberty University issues a statement about clean AF. Anyway, listen. He slams the money down.
I wish it would come for us. All that food.
I know it. Okay, we would get so much publicity, dude. It'd be so awesome.
You start a Christian school in a town called Lynchburg. Okay, let's not even go there. Don't come for us. Okay.
This segment of Clean Up brought to you by White Dewayne Comedy. White Dewayne Comedy. Listen.
Oh my goodness. Coming to the stage. Put your hands together for White Dewayne.
WhiteDewayneComedy.com. I just want you guys to all know that. You can check it out. Tell your friends. Listen.
Tell your friends.
He slaps this money on the table and he goes, see that? 50%. I'm like, your bill is $10. Let's not act like you just paid off his student loans. Okay? Let's just calm down a little. And then he goes and runs off after the waiter to tell him how great of a job he did. This kid does not want to talk to you. He has no desire to do this, you know? And then I felt obligated, so I did what anybody would do. I took Steve's money and put it in my pocket. So now that waiter thinks that dude stiffed him. So that's what you get. And I think that's all I'm saying.
That's exactly why. I give my tip right to the server because of people like you.
So thanks, buddy. Thanks. Dan Kaufman's on here. What?
Oh.
Hey,
What? What's up, Dan?
So to answer your
He's
question,
asking a question, Dewayne. Was Black Dewayne?
I'll answer for you. I already have that one, Dan. You know, I have that one already. It's just, you know, it just works better that way.
Nick actually comes to White Dewayne Comedy, but then he made me pay him like $1,000, and so that's why I'm taking Steve's $15.
Now that we're talking about websites, you should look into like Afro Comedy or like I think that might be
Fist Pick Comedy.
You know, something like that. You might want to pick that up as a side one.
Pick that up.
You got that. Yes.
You're on a roll tonight, PT.
I am with the shirt buttoned up. Because you know what? It's not my turn yet, but I have been golfing this week. So I'm feeling very tired.
No.
So
be careful.
Golfing makes me think of something that I'm really looking forward to. I mean, not golfing per se, but there's something that I'm super looking forward to. I am looking forward to getting old.
What?
I am looking forward to, I get it. You guys, I mean, you guys have talked about it, about being old and it's not what you want. I have a different perspective. I'm in the big square now. I get to talk.
Okay.
All right. So let me tell you why I'm looking forward to getting old. There's three main reasons. And the first reason is I can't wait to get gray hair. I can't wait to get gray hair.
We just lost a viewer, Nick, when you said
that. Good job, buddy.
They were like, no.
You're like, no, that's a wrong answer. But I don't want any kind of gray hair. I want like the cool gray hair because I'm already getting gray hair already anyway. I mean, I know it's hard to see, but it's there's a forest of regular hair and there's a few strands, and that's why it's hard to see. But it is in there.
Your wife told us that you do have gray hair, and she told us exactly where it was too. Remember that?
Yeah. Between her and my daughter, they're going to tell everybody. My Daddy, did you see the gray hair?
Yes, I see it. I know exactly where it is. Thank you.
Yeah. But I want the cool gray hair, you know, like because like the Ron Isley, he's cool, right? Sean Connery always wore it.
Sean.
Right. So I want my whole afro to go gray, and then I'll just be like,
No. You don't want your afro gray because then you look like Don King. You want this gray. You want that's not the look you want.
But unlike Don King, it's not going to be any which way. Like Who Shot John? You know how the old people talk about Who Shot John? No, it's going to be all nice and round. I'm going to be looking like a walking dandelion next time when I get old. You're going to be like, I didn't.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right. So that's the first reason. The second reason is I want my senior citizen discount. I want my discount because what I'm doing with my discounts is I'm stacking them and I'm playing them like I'm playing Uno. I'm gonna be like, here's my military discount, here's my firefighter discount, and bam, here's my senior citizen one. And I want my free coffee. I'm laying them all down there, hitting everybody with them. The biggest thing, though, that I'm looking forward to by being old, grown man strength.
Yes.
Grown man strength. Now, some of you don't know what grown man strength is. Grown man strength is this strength that your daddy or your uncle or someone has, and they grab you. They can do all kinds of stuff, but they don't work out not near a bit. Not you ain't seen them in the gym. You ain't seen them taking a protein. I'm out here doing P90X and Insanity, and I still can't compete with that. Not at all. Like your grown man strength, your dad would lift up a car to get a nickel. Because that's why he would lift up the car in order to get the nickel.
That's because he was mad at my mom, mainly. Let's be real. It's like, because angry husband strength is very, very close to what you're talking about old man strength. It is very similar. And angry wife strength. I don't want to discriminate. I just want to be clear.
Karen, just so you understand, there's no pills involved in this strength. That's a different type of strength you're talking about. That's a supplement. That's a supplement you're talking about, which is, I don't think they're related at all. Not what happens. Because grown man strength is the kind that'll be able to snatch up a kid that's trying to get away from a beating to make sure they get the beating. You know, I want to be old. All right, not too soon, right? But I am looking forward for when it happens. You all right, Dewayne, sir?
I'm sorry, Nikki got me. I'm sorry. I'm glad we're not on DVR. That's all.
I don't even know what I did.
Oh, I know.
We know.
I'm trying to figure out this grown man strength. I'm looking for that.
I don't know how it happens. I just know at some point something happens, and then when you're grown and you got grown man strength. So I'm ready to be grown, old and grown. That's what I'm looking for.
Do you have to be old though? Is old a requirement?
You know, I've not seen it any other way, Nikki.
I've seen, like, have you ever seen those old men that still have like young looking bodies? Like they have muscular old bodies. That makes me nervous. Like well, you got your old hair, but you got biceps.
Yeah, I don't need the extra. All I need is just the strength. I don't need the extra body or whatever. Just give me the strength. You know what? I'm not
grown woman strength.
I don't know if there's grown woman strength, but there is black mama strength. And I don't know if this translates to other cultures and nothing, but I feel like I'm just saying, like my mom, she's just, you know, all mamas, I just see them and they're just able to, they snatch up kids out of nowhere. I mean, they're able to throw things with an accuracy. What? And there's definitely some superpowers there, I'm sure.
I have pinged a child in the back of his head with a slipper from many a yards. And felt good about it. It was like, ping them. I mean, just to see them do this real fast, satisfying.
Yeah, that is fun.
So that's all I'm looking for. It's just, I remember that's how it was when I was a kid, and I think grown man strength is the same today.
I'm looking forward to you having that, Nat. I want to be around. Like, do you get inducted? Is there a ceremony? I don't know.
You know that
a superpower, like you just hold your cane up in the air. And
PT's about to get it because the first by the power of gray hair. Listen, by the power of gray fro. Listen, what is it? PT's about to get it. He's about to get the old man strength for one reason, because he's got his buttoned all the way up to his bottom lip at this point. That's what starts the old man strength coming.
Yes, I also have on dress socks and sandals. So, anyway.
Oh my God.
No, I think the funny thing is, as you get older, you never want to embrace the fact that you are getting older. Like I don't know if you know, but like the old keeps moving. It's like a moving target. Like when we were young,
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? When we were young, people in their 40s were old. Get off me, old lady. Now we in our 40s, like, hold on, this ain't old. This ain't, this ain't old, but you know, yeah. Oh man,
dude, I have a show at a 55 and over community tomorrow, and I was trying to do some jokes, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna do a bunch of old people jokes." And I was like, "That's only a few years older than." Never mind.
Right. You'll be there before
Never
you know it. I told somebody we had hop, skip, and a jump. We had hop, skip, and a jump from it because somebody was 45 and they was like 50 is middle age. I'm like, you a hop, skip, and a jump from 50. I'm just trying to tell you. They like, shut up. I don't like you no more. I'm like, I'm just saying what it is. Like, you know, but we got
your middle might be in a different spot than my middle. I don't know where your middle is.
I think that right. So it depends on, you know, only God knows. So some of y'all already passed it. Anyway, moving on. I think that it's funny because as you get older though, you always are critical of the younger people. I remember when I was young, the seniors were critical of the music we listened to. Like they're a bunch of noise. They ain't nothing but a bunch of noise, and you can't make out what they saying. And now I find myself saying the same thing. I just think that the older you get, the longer you live, the more things change, the more they stay the same. That's it. Music, because I hear myself now saying that to the young people. I know we got Justice on here. Oof. I know he's listening to trap music, and he probably can name some people and like Gucci Mane, and I'm like, who? Right, exactly. And I would say, like my father said, I don't know what they're saying, but then I have to go back. I gotta look at myself because I used to listen to a guy named Mystical. I don't know if you remember him. I thought I told you that I'm a true soldier. I thought I told you I'm a soldier. I thought
something's wrong with PT for a quick.
I don't think it's at my comment for a second. I was like, dude, I just asking a question about how to spell the man's name. That's all I want to know. Is it with a K? I think so.
Yeah.
That's how he used to rap. And you would be like, yo, what is he saying? And he would go from yelling at you to talking to and you like, man, a Mace, another one from my era. Couldn't understand what Mace was saying.
That's it, Nikki. Represent, Nick.
I'm like, what? Is it Mush Mouse from Fat Albert? I don't. What? How did he sign with Bad Boys? Anyway, and then you know, for the singers that on here that want to, you say, you know, but still, our music was real music. We didn't have that. Exhibit A, James Brown. Say it now.
Maceo.
Oh Lord.
Maceo. Hey.
What is he saying?
Right. So somebody said, why did Karen say Nikkie Knowles? Oh.
I have no clue.
Because
Nikki said something wrong.
I can't get blamed for stuff. I didn't say nothing.
No, I think it's
I'm trying to go back in the feed. Cindy was like 125 is old. I'm like, you're right. I feel like age is like temperature, Cindy. Anything above 100.
It's too much.
That's it. You know, that's extra innings. That's when, and we talked about this in our workshop and meeting. Some people that God don't call home, it's because he wants them to spend more time with us. Other people, he don't call them home because he don't want them up there either. So I'm just saying, you just gotta know which category you in. You know, is it that God is not in a rush to hang out with you
before you come up here? Like before you come north, you need to go through some therapy or something.
Yeah.
I'm send you south, but I can't keep you up here either. So
no,
get down there and work it out a little bit longer.
Right. Hopefully you become less honorary, which ain't gonna happen because the older you get.
Yeah. Which is another thing I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to not having to use a filter.
That is true. Because you get to a point where it's like, he's old.
I'm looking forward to having a yard so I can tell young people to get out my yard. Stay out my yard. Get off my lawn. Like, and they be like, oh, that's old man Bratton. Like,
old man Bratton.
I will come outside in my bathrobe or my wife's bathrobe, everyone makes people uncomfortable. Whichever one makes them uncomfortable.
Maybe you shouldn't use the bathrobe.
And some slippers.
Super uncomfortable. Super uncomfortable.
Well, I would come out with the bathrobe and then have them wonder if there is in fact anything under. Like, have you ever seen those old people and you open that there's something underneath it because it looked like it could come open at any moment, and you like, Lord, sir, where are your children? Like, can your children just left you out here? This is wrong. Why they let you come out the house like this?
For the record, this is not the version of old I'm looking for. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna assume this is okay to put on the screen because this dude's name starts with Bishop.
You talking about Adam? First of all, don't listen to Adam.
What does this mean?
For real.
For real.
Oh, thank you.
Come on,
Go back to my corner now.
Come on.
I let you know in the title of the website. Like, I don't know. What do you want?
Karen knows what I'm talking about. Please do not open. Please do not open. That's how you know you're old, Nick. So if you're looking to be old, it was a time in your life when women would look at you and be like, ooh, and they wanted to open. When you get old, they're like, please don't open.
BT's been old since he was 14. That's what the bishop says.
That is funny. Look, okay. Look, I'm about to pass the mic to Nikki, but look, let me clear this up. I was not a grandpa. He is talking about a specific incident where on Saturday morning, he came to my house and I was in my pajamas eating cereal and watching cartoons. Now, I was a senior in high school, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Okay. I was chilling watching cartoons and he to this day, obviously, he still remembers that because he's like, you look like Cliff Huxtable. I'm like, shut up.
You look like Cliff Huxtable when you came on with that button up polo. I was like, you want some Jello pudding pop? But I ain't.
I would like to extend this presentation as a guest host to Bishop Adam Kindig. I would like to. I think that would be a good person to bring on to tell us some stories of PT. When he was a young old man.
Oh my gosh,
so,
no.
When he was a 13-year-old, 50-year-old.
Basically, I was a young man in an old man's body. Now I'm an old man in an old man's body. So y'all pray my strength. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Unbutton that top button, buddy.
Leave me alone, Dewayne. I told you the reason for it. Don't be trying to put me on Front Street out here, okay? There's a reason for that.
That is what my mom said.
Hold on, I'm looking up. Put me on Front Street. Hold up. Hold on.
For real. Don't put me on Front Street, Dewayne.
I don't know where's Front Street.
Karen, that's funny.
Clutching your pearls in a minute. Oh my God. No, I feel like we make amputee. But my thing is, I don't want to get old. Like I have said before, I'm too young to be this old. That's why I wear my hair the way I do to cover my neck. Like, because I don't have a polo like PT.
Yeah. I don't have the hair like you, so I gotta button it up.
You gotta meet yourself where you are, for real.
Yeah.
Live your
y'all don't want to see my necks. Y'all don't want to see that. That is not sexy.
Everybody to see my chins. Or the jowls. See, this shouldn't jiggle when you talk. You know what I'm saying? This right here.
See it wiggle.
And cheese right here. This is what that is. No, but I feel you. But in the same token, I was working with my son, Isaiah, and he was doing, what do you call those little things? Nursery rhymes. And so I was just like, oh, I remember nursery rhymes. But as you get older, you start to realize some things about nursery rhymes. Like he was doing Goldilocks. And I was like, I believe she was the first Karen. For real.
Oh.
Goldilocks.
Oh.
First of all.
Our Karen or like the bad Karen?
Not like Karen. White women.
Oh.
Not Karen McClure. Hey, Karen. That's my big sister. But I'm just saying. First of all, why she have to have locks? You know what I'm saying? Goldilocks. I'm just thinking. In every picture I had, she had dreadlocks. So that's cultural, whatever. Think about it. Secondly, what was she doing in the woods by herself anyway? Why was she on that side of the town where the bears were? What were you doing over there with the bears, Goldie? Locks. Now. Then she just strolling through the woods, minding everybody else's business, and you happen upon a house and you go in? Come on, nosy. Come on in. Nosy.
No. Well, I mean, the door was open, Nikki. So if the door's open, they obviously want you to come in.
No, because the bears had said,
I'm gonna leave the door open. I'm gonna leave the door open.
The bears was not by the pool side, okay? That was broken in what that was.
Cindy said B&E. It's not. She didn't break. She entered, but she didn't have to break because it was open.
PT, even vampires need your permission before you come in the house. Come on now. That goes for Karens as well. You can't just be walking in people's
houses. Put it this way, PT. If a door is open and you walk in it and the cops show up, it's still breaking and entering.
But see, y'all talk about me walking in. We are talking about Goldilocks.
Karen?
Yeah, Goldilocks can walk in. Go ahead and tell your story. Go ahead.
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna pull it all together. She done walked in. Now the bears decided the food is a little too hot. Let's go for a walk. Let the food cool off. I don't know why Mama Bear didn't just put some ice cubes in the porridge. But if they was black bears, it was grits. But at any rate, why she didn't put some ice in it? But they decided to go for a walk. So she comes strolling in.
Put some ice in it.
Yeah, that's what I do. Put some ice in it. Have a good sound.
All right, so now I have concerns about what you do with grits. Like, I don't want to mess up your story, but there's certain things that don't go in grits.
I used to have the grit debate on my time, but yes, sugar. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my god,
sugar. You put sugar in your grits?
Sugar.
Oh.
You know what I like in them? Shrimp.
At any rate.
Hold on. He said shrimp. I need to come back on camera just to.
Actually, I thought he said scrimp. I thought is what he said. So
that's my version of rolling my eyes. That's all
shrimp and bacon. Those are the two things that go in grits.
Stop. Continue. So she is in the house. She done ate up food.
She ate up the food. She ate up
shrimp
all of it. And then she got her nerve to be particular. Because the first bowl, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get all black women on you. The first bowl was too hot. Then the second bowl was too cold. Then the baby's bowl was just right. She ain't right. See what I'm saying? Shrimp and grits is disgusting. Then all the food, did she wash any dishes? No. She left it on the table. Then, okay, I need somewhere to sit down because my belly is full. Let me go sit in this chair. So she sit in the Papa Bear chair. Again, too big, too hard. The next one, still too big, but it's too soft. Then she sat in the baby's chair and broke it. That's all y'all.
Tragic.
I'm just saying, Karen. She's a Karen. I think she's a Karen. She broke.
That's not the part that makes her a Karen, though, Nikki. Come on through with the story.
So she broke up the chair. She ate the food. She broke up the furniture. Now she's tired. This is entitlement. How are you gonna lay in somebody's bed? You don't even know. What about Corona? Come on now. This is entitled. Just gonna do what she want to do. So she lay in the big bed. Of course, the big bed was what? Y'all know? No. You went to a ghetto.
It was too hard?
Too hard.
Oh, okay.
And see, I'm not even. Never mind. This is a clean.
Keep going. Focus.
Keep talking.
And then she laid in the woman's bed. It was too soft. She laid in the baby's bed. It was just right. And this heifer had her nerve to get real comfortable and go to sleep. So now the bears come home. They wonder. This is a home invasion, is what it is.
It's only a home invasion technically if the family is home at the time of the. Go ahead, continue. Tell your story.
Still sleep. She broke up all the furniture, ate up all the food. Now she done jumped from bed to bed. We don't know. And she got her shoes on in bed, according to the story.
Now we don't know if she ate up all the food.
Baby,
you saw the food. Like that, you're saying that that's all they had. Okay, so let's go back. I don't want to bear blame, but
bears lives matter.
They left the food out on the table and just rolled out for no reason.
She's a squatter. Yes.
And
yes,
then they woke her up. She had her nerve to yell for help and run out of there and ran home. She didn't tell her mother she didn't broke in somebody's house. She didn't tell her mother that she didn't ate up all the food. She didn't tell her mother she didn't broke up people's furniture. She didn't tell her mother she was sleeping in other men's beds. She didn't tell her mother none of that. She didn't tell them that she was in the woods with the bears, and the bears got no retribution. They ain't called the police. Ain't nobody come out there. They couldn't file no claim because they ain't gonna file no claim on no little white girl with dreadlocks. Come on now. Goldilocks was a squatter and she was on meth. That was my final answer right there.
On meth.
She's on meth. What was she doing on the bear side of town?
Why did the bears leave so quickly and leave their food on the table? Because if it was still hot.
It's still hot.
I'm just saying.
I feel like
it was entrapment. I feel like the bears set a trap because if that's all the food they had, and they knew it was going to attract some young. You see what I'm saying?
So the moral to the story is, if you want to lure a little white girl into your house, leave the door open and put porridge on the table.
I don't know. That's what the moral of the story is. Look,
so I thought that's what you just.
What I'm grateful of is we know how to find the line so that we can continue to call ourselves clean AF without actually going over the line.
It could have went somewhere else.
Did we
look? No.
Is that Nick's way of saying we went over the line?
No, we're looking at it. We don't measure it out.
He said we're looking at it.
We figured out where it's at. We know,
and we're looking straight at that line.
My real question was, why was all the bears sleeping in the same room? But that's none of my business. So we'll just,
Hey, you know what? You don't know their financial situation. You don't know.
Exactly.
You don't know with the bears. You don't know. Like maybe they're having a rough
if they're
time.
Eating porridge, Dwayne, I bet you different. They're eating porridge. We already know their financial situation. Maybe they couldn't afford a lock on the door, and that's why.
I mean, Goldie, get them in there.
Maybe they.
Down at the
maybe they had money. Maybe they had a lot of money. And they're just remembering, the old days of when they didn't have money and they're eating porridge.
Well, I tell you what. However, that porridge, whatever they did to it, made her sleepy. She caught the itis. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they were luring her in.
Yeah. Or maybe it had turkey in it. Turkey has tryptophan.
Turkey does have sleepy properties.
Yep.
She was on that stuff. She probably put something in the food.
I would give you that. Yeah, I would give you that. She might have been. On it.
Poppies is what she was doing.
You know what? It was a studio apartment.
Look.
Oh, see? Yeah. See, look. It's common in many cultures. The itis is common in many cultures. So there you go. But I think the Karen thing is interesting because I think Karen, no offense. Karen will get up in situations and just make situations out of nothing. And you like for example, the PTA. I think we should just exclude all Karens from the PTA because
I hate. Oh my gosh! Anybody who's in the PTA, there's only two types of people in the PTA. Okay, I'm making a lot of friends tonight. I just want to say that. I thank you for the emails. If you don't like something I've said today, you can email me at ptspeaks@gmail.com. There seems to be two types of people on the PTA. It's people that are like they think they're going to change the world, and then people who their kid is just too dumb to get by themselves. There's that's the two. I don't know. Wow. This seems like just I don't. Okay, or people who just have nothing else to do. Maybe three girls.
Pastor Taylor is back to Goldilocks. That is a good. That's a good observation, sir. That could be the situation. We have to send it. We don't want to lump her in the bunch with all the other Karens. We know that we have a special Karen in our crew. So we don't want to. But there are, I think, Karens that
Special K.
Special K, exactly. Yeah, Special K. Thank you.
Who was also a white woman on that breaking movie, Electric Boogaloo.
What?
Remember that?
What just happened?
Her name was Special K, but her name was Kelly.
And she was white?
Yeah.
Wow. I had to go rewatch that. Yeah. But okay, so here's the thing. Karen on the PTA, I think they're the reasons why we celebrate mediocrity in America.
What do you mean?
No,
because you can't call everything a graduation. You cannot call everything.
This has
you
got
are
really
moving from kindergarten to first grade.
That's fact.
That is not a graduation. That is a promotion. That's you. Hey, move it along. No child left behind. Why are we buying caps and gowns and balloons for a kindergarten? Hey, you colored inside the line.
Yes. This graduation brought to you by Jostens. Absolutely.
Can you really call that a promotion? Because promotions I know about come with like a 5% pay raise, a 10% pay raise, extra benefits.
No.
The pay does go up because now it costs you more as a parent.
That's a fact.
Every round goes high and high. Have you noticed this system? Like they tell you your kids have to go to school. That is a lie propagated by the man.
That's true.
Because he wants your money.
Okay. Man, no, I'll give you that.
Any minute, PT. And Plymouth Rock. Let it on up. I feel like that's the line.
I was making fun of this whole everybody gets a trophy generation, and then my niece looked at me and she goes, "Well, you're the one that gave us the trophies." I'm like, "Okay, that's fair. That is it's kind of on us. It's kind of on our generation."
But who started that whole thing about the
Karen woman in the PTA?
That's my full circle. Full circle. See how that goes? Full circle.
She was probably a waitress at some time.
That slept at a bear's house. I don't know. That might be a step too far.
Math.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what we want you to take away is that the history of Karens dates way, way back in multiple cultures.
Yeah.
And it's just now a new version. This is just this is the remake, if you will, of
the
Karen.
Remix. Karen remix.
I feel sorry for anybody who 15 years ago was named Karen. That's who I feel bad for. Because they didn't know.
Really?
Back then, no, it just became a thing a few years ago. It just really became a thing. Because before that, it was Becky.
Well,
before that, it was Shannon. I don't know what it was. I don't know.
It wasn't Shannon. Becky with good hair. Right. I feel sorry for the people named Tyrone. Yeah.
I don't know if snowflakes are leading a revolution. Leading is the right word. Caught up in, maybe.
Right. They definitely on the front lines. They are definitely
there in some way. But yes.
It's like they didn't co-opted the movement. They didn't. I was hold on.
I'm going in. No, you have to let me in. Let me in your club. I want to be part of your revolution too.
This is usually the time when the ticker runs, so we're just waiting for the
ticker.
We're just waiting for the ticker.
I'm just gonna let it go until somebody says something terrible. I'm just gonna let it go.
No, yeah, he's like we already flirted with the line tonight. So many.
So for those of you who may be trying to keep count or score, that was 2 of the 3 subjects were things we wrote down. The other one, I'm not sure where it came from. There was another 7 things that we were thinking about. We didn't.
So here's the secret. Nick throws these things out to us that we should talk about, and the other 3 of us, we ain't gonna talk about that. We are like,
so it's like
here's the new plan: is Nick brings these. Dick just doesn't tell us any of them during the week anymore. Because the ones that he tells us about and we riff on for 2 hours during rehearsal never make it to the show. That's Nick can't bring it up.
And I appreciate it because it reminds me of my family reunions. It reminds me of the conversation and how that goes, and so it feels so warm.
He is so patient with us, y'all. We have to give Nick a gift because he really does. He writes down. He says, "Hey guys, what are you going to talk about?" We tell him. He writes it down.
Nick Baskerville is the reason this show exists at this point.
And then we get on here and go left every single time, and he keeps coming back. What did Nikki just say?
Up. Are you serious right now?
Don't forget to do
Are you kidding me?
As we're talking about things to write down, that organized guy.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, we should probably ask people what their thoughts are. So in the chat there,
not all of your thoughts, not just any random thought. We don't want that.
We want to hear about how you're enjoying the show. We want to hear about your thoughts are. We're thinking of changing a few things, and so we want to know what you think, what you suggest, all those sort of things. So make sure you fill out the survey. Make sure you tell other people who watch the show, even if they've only seen it once, they fill out the survey too. Make sure that you're also following us as we're doing a whole bunch of different stuff. I can't keep up with all the things that we're all doing, so make sure you check us out in our different social medias and do that as well. And of course, as always, well, not always, like sometimes we take breaks every now and again, but definitely for sure next week, we're going to be back. And actually next week is the last Friday of the month, so you know what that means.
That means no rehearsal.
Freestyle Friday. Yeah.
That means it's more of this. That's more of Nick trying to keep us in line.
You know what, Justice? Yeah, I need you to tell your friends how great this show is. We need to be on TV because I feel like this show right here we need to have more people exposed to this kind of humor. If you agree with me, share it far and wide.
After you already talked about your robe.
If you agree with me, say yeah. I don't know. That's where I thought you were going. I thought you were starting the hype man Don King thing for a second. It's like if you agree with me, say yeah. I don't know.
So now you refer to me as Shaq and Don. I'm keeping count, and now I'm Don King. I see. So what you're saying is, Dewayne, all black people look alike.
That's what I heard.
That's what I'm hearing.
That's what I heard. Any minute now, he's going to confuse the two of us. At some point, you're going to be Nick.
Nick, why are you wearing a collared shirt so high?
One last thing before we go. Later tonight, we get to do a show for Cindy. We're gonna go and do some laughs and some jokes, and so we're super excited about being a part of her birthday party. Know that it is something that can also happen for a birthday party for you. It's not free, but it can happen to you.
About to say, watch your wording, Nick. Watch your wording.
Make it plain, sir. Make it plain.
Write it in the chat.
We ain't gonna talk about money, but we'll make sure that there's a fair price and a good laugh and all that other sort of stuff. So if that's something that you want to do for your party or even your office get together or whatever it is, you need some jokes with some folks, some fuss with no cuss. No cuss.
I will say the things to your boss that you never wanted or you always wanted to say but never could. Can't fire me.
Now
are we on Instagram? We're now on Instagram.
No, we're not on Instagram. We
individually.
We're doing what we can to keep up with Facebook and YouTube.
And TikTok.
Y'all are on TikTok. I'm not. I can only do so much.
We're on Clubhouse.
We are.
I have Clubhouse now.
Yeah, it's on
they let the outsiders in. So I mean, there goes the neighborhood. Everybody with Androids can get on now. I'm done. I'm getting off.
All right. Well,
this app is too fast. This app is too slow. This app is just right.
All right. Well, we're going to get out of here so we can save some of these laughs and jokes with some other folks. Until next week, people, we'll see you then.
Night, everybody.